The following is a presentation of Lions Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lions Heart Media is strictly prohibited. White looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 and a score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. This Cannon hammers the back line. Striplings fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Sarah Catholic. And blocks quick out to Martin. Breaks the tackle. Martin cuts far side. There goes Quinton. See you later. One play. Touchdown, Leopards. Quinton Martin for 6 from 36.
It's a D2 showdown here from Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, as the Carrick Cougars play host to the Deer Lakes Lancers. 4-4 Deer Lakes, 4-3-0-1 Carrick doing battle here this evening. Second of 2 on MVI Live here this evening. PIHL action. It's the penultimate hockey game of the week for us here on the network. We'll have one more before we all enjoy a nice Thanksgiving holiday, as that will be tomorrow. We will see the Ringgold Rams hit the road to take on the Connellsville Falcons. Again, it's Deer Lakes and Carrick tonight. TJ beat Bethel Park earlier here this evening on MVI Live. Pleased to be with you for all the action here this evening from the Ice Cast. We'll be right back here on Monday for 2 more PIHL matchups, as take a look at our goaltending matchup here today. Of course, this is a Carrick Cougar team that has been kind of dissipated with talent over the last few seasons, just what they've lost in goal scoring ability, defenders over the last few years. And now Carrick coming into this season, they lost their leading scorer once again, one of the best in the business in Tanner Heidkamp, but they have still put together a serviceable 4-3-0-1 record, and kind of everybody's beaten up everybody so far in D2. Wide open field as they will turn to Reed Richardson, the junior keeper. 2-2-1 record with an 8.84 save and a 4.20 goals against average for Reed Richardson, the starting keeper. He split time last year with Logan Keaty, who was the starting goaltender for the Carrick Cougars. On the other side for Deer Lakes, 4-4 on the campaign for the Deer Lakes Lancers. It's going to be Nikita Oleksienko in the cage today. Nikita Oleksienko, a 2-1 record, a 9.55 save, and a 1.81 goals against average for Oleksienko, the keeper for the Deer Lakes Lancers, as we get sent for this D2 showdown here on MVI Live, as we've hit the 9 o'clock hour, just in time for some high school hockey between Deer Lakes and the Carrick Cougars. Both teams looking for what would be their 5th win of the season. Carrick offensively this year is led by senior forward Shane Birkenfield. Birkenfield 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. 6 assists leads the way for Ivan Mankulich, team leader in that category. Also double-digit points for Ivan Mankulich. Again, this team, you know, if you saw something spectacular happen last year, you normally thought, okay, that's Tanner Heidkamp, no longer here. Again, it's been a plethora of talent just leaving this program. Carrick's turned out some really good hockey players over the last few seasons. Heidkamp, Norkovicus, in company, of course, as it is Coach Chris Sarakowski, the former head coach, again, second-year assistant, as second-year head coach Evan Sarakowski trying to get his squad going in the right direction. And again, that's just got to be a cool mentorship, you know. First head coaching job at high school hockey for Evan Sarakowski, and have your dad be your assistant coach. Of course, always appreciate the Sarakowskis from getting a chance to talk with them before the game like I did in between periods 2 and 3 of the Thomas Jefferson Bethel Park game. As Deer Lakes and Carrick both looking to get win number 5 on the season. Carrick coming off a 8-1 loss to Morgantown. It was a 4-3 loss to Gateway in the last game for Deer Lakes. The game prior was 3-2 over the Ringgold Rams for the Carrick Cougars. Last one was 7-1 over Wilmington for Deer Lakes. As we get set to get underway, as it's the Cougars, it's the Lancers here on MVI Live as Ethan Semenoff wraps one back around Alexienko, lets it go through. As that one jammed off the dasher, back out center ice. Chris Tomasi dumps one back along. As picked back up in their own end by the Deer Lakes Lancers, that's Jack Bradley. As turnover, Conroy has it deflect free. Back the other way, here comes Deer Lakes' RJ Norkus. As Norkus canceled out and an early penalty here, 16:29 remaining in the first period. And it looks like we are going to get our first call, maybe, or an offsides is the call for a neutral zone draw as face off in front of the Carrick Cougar bench. 16:29 remaining here. Opening frame, Carrick, Deer Lakes as Hagan takes over. Backhand dump towards the line, unable to get it out as Keenan in the way. Back past Dolan all the way down, that will roll. Start, stop to start us here this evening. Face-off will come glove side of Reed Richardson as Molnar will take it for the Carrick Cougars. Make that Drew Bird, excuse me. As face-off battle for near side corner. 16:08 remaining period, number 1 scoreless game between Deer Lakes and Carrick. Both teams trying to improve their standings. As D2 broken up into 3 divisions this year instead of the previous 2. As battle back behind, that's Landon Jeffrey worked free. Now back the other way, Dmitry Valchev. Valchev gets one back out, sent right back in past Hagan, overtaken by Catalone. As Bird picks up back behind Richardson. As Bird near side pass Birkenfeld, taken back by Dolan. Jam back along, angled off of Grunden, near side Birkenfeld. And again, another whistle early on. Again, look at the D2 standings. As mentioned, 3 separate divisions, gold, blue, and white. Carrick second place right now in the gold division, which features Morgantown, Carrick, Bishop, Canavan, Trinity, and Central Valley. Morgantown 7-1, Carrick 4-3, Bishop, Canavan 3-3, Trinity 2-5, and Central Valley 2-5. Then it's Borough leading the way in the blue division. EF 4-2 second, then Deer Lakes, Knock, and Swickley Academy. In the white division, Connellsville, Ringgold, Neshannock, Gateway, and Wilmington in that order. As Droshak from our own end up to Ethan Semenoff. Semenoff near side, Ethan Semenoff off a stick and another whistle. 14:55 remaining period number 1 as neither team able to get early traction. Face-off will come to the stick side of Alexei Yanchenko. Face-off blocker side, Alexienko as Mankulich wins it cleanly. Hagan, backdoor now, Droshek battling, knocked off the puck there by Jack Bradley, back out. Here comes Grunden in after it as Grunden from the corner, jams one back, Semenoff. Ethan Semenoff back out as going back for that one, that's Bogaz. Bogaz back behind, swings one left side. Works back up along and now taken back over Mankulich wrister as Alexienko with the stop for Deer Lakes. And one of the better goalies in the PIHL with a 1.81 goals against and a .955 save percentage. As there's Semenoff, Ethan Semenoff has it knocked down, now taking over far side, flip to the near side, banks back along, Hagen jammed right back down, that's Bogaz. Bogaz will wrap one left side, taking over there, that's by Jack Bradley. Up ahead, there comes Hagen. Max Hagen near side, full head of steam. Hagen wrister wide of Alexienko. Now Bird will pinch in. Bird wrapping back around Birkenfeld. Stood up back behind. Puck sits back below the goal line, taken over by the Lancers of Deer Lakes. Jam back along. Here comes Carrick trying to counter back unsuccessfully as puck works free at center red. Tomasi, backhand looking on the far side. That's towards Theos Valchef. As back in it comes, sent that way by Catalone. As Catalano got it in deep, now back the other way. Bradley from his own end. Bradley bank pass back near side. Chris Tomasi. Tomasi sends one cross rink. Moner surveys, flips one up off of Valchef, now taken back over near side. Center red wrister by Dolan. All the way around back behind Moner. Moner now Tomasi. From his skate to his stick, banks one back. Dolan takes over. Dolan to Bogaz on the left side. Bogaz for Deer Lakes. Back up off of Keenan. Taking over, jam back along. Now Ivan Mankulich. Rips one back along. Far side picked back up as Deer Lakes will regroup from their own end. 12:20 remaining in the first. Center red as Valchef had it off his skates. Now left side. Stretch past Grundon. Grundon working in. Has Norkus with him. Wrist shot blocked down by Landon Jeffrey. Conroy canceled out. Backhand near side. Taken over by Bogaz. Swings one back over to Bradley. As Bradley has it angled right back along. Foot race for it. First one there. Cervoni able to get it back along now. Bogaz. Bradley backed past Cervoni. Jeffrey back behind. Jeffrey turns it over. As drop off. Grunding curling. Richardson the stop. Back up top. Bogaz's wrister goes wide. Now Mankulich. The captain, Ivan Mankulich. Center red dump. As Dmitry Valchef forces the whistle, hanging on is Alexienko. Near side corner, Carrick backhander on Alexienko, able to knock that one away. Scrum back behind, Drew Bird trying to work it free. Now taking Keenan, back up top, deflects near side, here comes Redinger. Redinger in on Richardson, kicked away by Richardson, he'll hang on. 10:55 period number one, scoreless game between the Cougars and the Lancers here on MVI Live. Both teams looking for what would be their fifth win of the campaign. From a knee, Bird can't push it out. Backhander Redinger, now Bird. Lexi Droshak. Droshak, pocket pick. Wrister goes wide down near side. Keenan pressured by Chris Tomasi. Back up top past Dolan. Back out Bradley now. Works far side. Droshak in on the forecheck. Near side Dolan. Dolan banks it. Now Keenan angles one back along. In after it, now taking over there on the near side, Catalano. Catalano. As joining in on the party, near side corner, Redinger. Everybody trying to jar it free. Redinger takes over in front on the backhand, turning shot, and Richardson puts the toe down and keeps it out with 10:07 remaining in the first. Reed Richardson able to keep it a scoreless affair. Ivan Mankulich, the captain, will take the draw here for Carrick. Jeffrey off the skate of an outstretched John Dolan. Another whistle, another early stoppage. 9:59 remaining in the first period. Again, not a lot of traction in this game, but a lot of whistles here in the early going here between the Carrick Cougars and the Deer Lakes Lancers. Both teams trying to improve their positions inside their respective divisions of D2 conference play. And now 3 divisions inside of D2. As this one back the other way. Here comes Deer Lakes as Cervoni right into the catching glove of Reed Richardson. No issue there for Reed Richardson as he'll hang on. And another face-off coming for the Carrick Cougars and the Deer Lakes Lancers. Glove side of Reed Richardson as Norcus works it forward. Max Hagen around the dasher. Bogas holds the line far side as it's taken by Landon Jeffrey. Jeffrey now taken back over. There's Norcus in his own end. Norcus fluttering puck back near side. Now Hagen back along, taken back over. Conroy from center red, fluttering roller right in on Alexienko, and he'll hang on as Alexienko the stoppage with 9:20 remaining in the first period. Scoreless game here on MVI Live between Deer Lakes and Carrick. Face-off blocker side of the keeper. Hagen flips one right back in. As back the other way, here comes Carrick as Jeffrey's up to Conroy. Foot race for it, Mankulich on the forecheck. Right back now, Keenan, there's Conroy. Mankulich pressuring, battle for it, near side, right off. It goes and jam back out. Landon Jeffrey. Jeffrey slides one back over Max Hagen. Hagen stretch pass, now Ivan Mankulich in after it. And icing the call with 8:42 remaining in the opening frame. As time continues to slowly dwindle away here in the opening period between Carrick and Deer Lakes on MVI Live. Birkenfeld, the flutterer, and another whistle, another icing. 8:36, period number 1 action. Carrick and Deer Lakes, neither team and haven't really got anything started. Not even 10 minutes gone into this period. Puck drop was about 20 plus. Another whistle, 5 more seconds dwindle away. Puck settled down in the middle. Bird tries to work it free now. Birkenfeld. Here comes Birkenfeld. Long range wrister off the window. Alexienko pushes to the corner. Now Bird turns it over, back behind, Birkenfeld in front, Bird denied. First grade A chance for Deer Lakes and Alexienko the stop for the Lancers. As Nikita Alexienko, first real test he's seen today, and he did not have a problem with that one. 8:14 remaining, period number 1. As Grundon in after it, and guess what? Icing waved off as a brilliant hustle play there by Grundon, resulting in a offensive zone draw instead of defensive zone face-off for Deer Lakes. As it looked like the Lancers were going to have to defend instead of a chance at the offensive. Reed Richardson was able to settle that down. Norcus the draw, wins it cleanly. Grundon, wrister blocked down, backdoor, unable to find it. On the backside was Cervoni. And Cervoni is unable to get a handle. Hagen around now, Birkenfeld. Puck stays in play, far side. Worked back along as that's George Oliver. Oliver pushes one further along. Now Deer Lakes from their own end. 7:35 remaining, period number 1. Hagen, Birkenfeld, flips one back along. Bird now. As Jeffrey center red dumping, Alexei Yanko will keep the legs squeezed in another draw coming. 7:21 remaining, period number 1. As the stalemate has not been broken between Deer Lakes and the Carrick Cougars. Both teams trying to find their 5th win of the season. Both teams trying to snap a one-game losing streak as Landon Jeffrey back behind. Droshak canceled out there by Jack Bradley. One touch along. And Catalano a step ahead. Frustration by Carter Catalano. 7:05 remaining here, period number 1. Ivan Mankulich wins it back cleanly. That's Chris Tomasi. Swings one up to Droshak. Now jam right back along. Tomasi from his own end. Chris Tomasi, far side, eludes Droshak. No touch and another whistle and another icing call as the snail's pace of a first period that is continues to slowly churn away. And more action tomorrow, more hockey tomorrow on the network as we will have the Connellsville Falcons and the Ringgold Rams here on MVI Live. And then more action coming next week in the PIHL. South Fayette TJs. Here comes Ivan Mankulich. Galloping in coast to coast. Alexienko with the stop of Ivan Mankulich. All the way down. No icing will come. Wrapped around. Taken back over. Slid back along. Now left side control. Jam back out. Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich. Off to Chris Tomasi. Now Semenoff. As Ethan Semenoff fended off. Semenoff knocked off the puck. And whistle blows. Penalty coming. Power play coming here for the Carrick Cougars. A chance to break the goose egg off the board for the Carrick Cougars as Carrick and Deer Lakes deadlocked at 0. So first power play of the game belongs to Carrick. 25.8% on the power play this season. 8 for 31. Deer Lakes 88% on the kill. Penalty has a shorthanded step. Grundon fires. He scores! Ryan Grundon, his 14th of the season. A shorthanded strike, and the Deer Lakes Lancers are on the board. So a power play for Carrick results in a Lancers goal. Shorthanded tally by Ryan Grundon. 14th goal of the season for Ryan Grundon. And Deer Lakes pots what is goal number 32 on the year. One nothing Deer Lakes lead. Shorthanded strike. See if that starts to spark the Lancers. R.J. Norkus. Norkus has Bogaz near side. Norkus far side. Grundon couldn't settle. Still 1:25 remaining. Power play time for Carrick. As Bird wraps it around the dasher. Far side stalemate as Jeffrey joining in. Now Mankulich. Backdoor Birkenfeld. Now comes short side. Whistle blows. Penalty coming. Or at least a high stick of the puck coming with 5:15 remaining in the first. It's a 1-0 Deer Lakes goal. Shorthanded tally for the Deer Lakes Lancers, Ryan Grundon. Offensive zone draw here for Carrick. Ethan Semenoff will do the honors. Cervoni will come in as well. He will oppose Semenoff in the dock to the glove side of Alexei Yanko. As 5-on-3 power play time for the Carrick Cougars off that high stick. As horn sounds before we figure it out. As in the box for Deer Lakes this time, it's RJ Norkus high stick. Yet on the PK, 88%, 22 for 25. It'll be 113 of 5-on-3 time for the Carrick Cougars, trying to get the equalizer. As a Cougar lost an edge in the corner and Carrick comes away with it, it's Bird. Bird has Tomasi up top. Now it's Mankulich. Ivan Mankulich walks the line. He trades spots with Tomasi. Wrist shot. Alexei Yanko the save. And Alexei Yanko some chirping to Shane Birkenfeld, who gave a whack to Nikita Alexei Yanko after that stop. .54 seconds remaining, 5-on-3 for Carrick, trying to equal this one up from his knees. Birkenfeld denied. Now Tomasi ran into the boards. 48 seconds remaining, 5-on-3, Grundon, short-handed strike. One-timer, Bird blockered away as Alexei Yanko once again. 35 seconds, 5-on-3 time for Carrick. Here's Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich surveys from the goal line. Bird angles wide, 25 remaining. Now Tomasi wants it. Birkenfeld instead goes to Mankulich. The captain to Tomasi. Wrister, Alexei Yanko got a piece of it. Back the other way. 5-on-3 shorthanded. It's Grundon again. Grundon can't get around Mankulich. 8 seconds remaining, 5-on-3 time. Mankulich, pressure from behind. Mankulich, coast to coast, wrapping Mankulich. Now Tomasi, one skater back on. That's fresh off the bench, that was Savoni. Pressuring Tomasi, knocks down Tomasi. As penalty 1 over, 35 remaining on the second minor. Conroy now, wrister off of Alexei Yanko, angled back out. As down goes Conroy. Tomasi back from his own end. 14 remaining on the Norkus minor. This looks to be 2 for 2 on the kill goes Deer Lakes with a shorthanded strike by Grundon. As battle for it taken over by Molnar. Molnar now to Bird. Bird center red, flutter into the catching glove of Alexei Yanko as time expires on the power play. .308 remaining here in the opening period. Conroy fans on the shot, 1-0. Deer Lakes leads. Grundon a short-handed strike. Now here comes Grundon, a breakaway again. Grundon fires, he scores! Grundon ×2, and the Lancers strike again as Ryan Grundon, his 15th of the season. The Lancers by a pair. As Deer Lakes with 2:56 remaining adds another. Ryan Grundon on the breakaway onto the board, and Deer Lakes by a pair. Second of the game for Grundon. Deer Lakes, short bench tonight, just 5 total players on the bench. 10-person roster, not counting the backup goalie. So 12 total if you want to count the goalies for Deer Lakes. Lancers lead by 2. Full bench on the other side, so if you're Carrick, got to keep working. Maybe you think wear down Deer Lakes a little bit here. Tomasi Turning wrister goes wide. Cervoni pressured off as taking a ride into the boards there. That was Tyler Moeller. Now near side, Norkus waiting on it. Ethan Semenoff tries to take it free with some help from Conroy. Now near side, slid Droshak off the steal. Droshak knocked off the puck as Norkus, just a right arm shiv working free. Tomasi back underneath. Here's Tomasi. Back up, kept alive. Norkus into Tomasi and into the bench and out of play. 2:08 remaining, period one. 2-0 lead for the Deer Lakes Lancers on top of the Carrick Cougars. Pair of goals by Ryan Grunden. Short-handed, even strength. He's got them both. And it's a 2-0 lead here for the Deer Lakes Lancers. As Birkenfeld, center red, rips it in. Alexei Yanko just steers it away. Back behind Bogaz. Bogaz. And Alano is waiting for it. Is back behind. Jammed along. Grunden. Or make that the likes of Dolan. Jeffrey, wrist shot blocked down in front by his own man. Now back the other way. Here comes Catalano. Catalano around Hagen. As Catalano out in front. Landon Jeffrey off the window, back out. From his own end, taking over there. That is going to be Jake Bradley. Bradley to Bogaz, near side. Bogaz swings one back to Bradley. Off the stick of Theos Valchef. Now back behind Catalano. Canceled out again as Hagen. Now there's Valchef back down the distance. And icing waved off. 1:04 remaining. 2-0 Deer Lakes leads. As puck wanders all the way out, neutral ice, Redinger into the body of Tomasi. Bradley, one touch along. As Cervoni canceled out, Tomasi to Mankulich, 44 remaining. Ivan Mankulich stood up, now Semenoff. Semenoff working underneath Mankulich. Wrap back far side, there's Moeller, wrister blocked down. Back the other way, here come the Lancers. Pop back free, up and in as Richardson gets ran into with 22.7 remaining. Face off, neutral ice, 22.7. Ticks of the clock remaining in the first. London a pair for Dix. Tomasi back around, now far side controlled. 4 seconds down to 2 through the legs of Dolan. And that will do it for the opening frame here tonight. As the Deer Lakes Lancers lead 2-0. Grunden not once but twice. Short-handed, even strength on the breakaway. And the Lancers by a pair right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paint's believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintssandepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
17 down, 17 to go, 2-0. Deer Lakes leads a pair of tallies. His 14th and 15th of the season, Ryan Grundon finding pay dirt for the Deer Lakes Lancers as Deer Lakes on top of the Carrick Cougars. 2-0 after one period of play. Second period upon us here on MVI Live as we get set to start period number 2. Grundon a pair and Deer Lakes a 2-0 lead. As Carrick also 0 for 2 on the power play at a minute 13 of 5 on 3 time. Gave up a shorthanded goal and no goals to speak of for the Cougars. Bird Semenoff out front with Conroy on the back end. It's Hagan and Jeffrey to start. Savoni near side off the window and an early whistle again, just 8 seconds in. Two nothing Deer Lakes on top of Carrick here, period number 2. Face off, push back behind, now wrapped out in front. Cleared away by Hagan. Up top, Bogas fires. Richardson the stop. Richardson got the rebound as well. Grundon now in front, and Norkus up and in! As Norkus somehow picks the top corner. His 5th of the season, and R.J. Norkus increases the Lancer advantage. As Deer Lake strikes again, 5th goal of the season for R.J. Norkus. 13th point for Norkus, 2nd on the team. Back along far side, taking over. Here comes Norkus once more. That one fired wide. Now Dolan near side, pushes back along. Under a minute into period number 2. Norkus making it 3-0 Deer Lakes. And Carrick's backs up against the wall early on here in the second. As here comes Savoni back the other way. Left wing Savoni. Stops on a dime. Savoni back up top. Dolan. Far side slid along. Wrist shot deflected. Blocker down. And Richardson once again the stop for the Deer Lakes Lancers. Or for the Cougars against the Lancers of Deer Lakes. Face off, glove side of Reed Richardson. Tomasi won it off his skate, right back to the Lancers. Puck pops free. Dolan pressured by Valchef. As Valchef now angled back in past Molnar all the way down to Tomasi. Tomasi wraps it around Mankulich, lets it slide through. Bogas now near side pass. Catalano cuts it wide. Rister Richardson the save. As Reed Richardson will hang on with 15:35 remaining in the second. Still a 3-0 Lancer lead over the Carrick Cougars. Interdivisional D2 matchup. As Catalano trying to power back around, flip back along, and Carrick back the other way. As that one off a deflection into the bench, and Birkenfeld not a fan of that. Tomasi. Birkenfeld lets it fly through. Wide it goes. Near side. Taken back over. That's Moeller. Moeller off the window all the way around. Kept alive. Now puck ricochets to the near side. Tomasi. Tomasi back underneath. There's Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich flipped back along and back out. Now pressuring is Birkenfeld. Tomasi sticks it along. Chris Tomasi below the goal line. Sharp angle, backhander, blockered away by Alexienko. And whistle with the net off its moorings here with 14:44 remaining in the second. Hagen can't hold as Grundon one-on-one. Grundon, wrister off the back window, pops back free near side RJ Norkus. Grundon and Norkus have accumulated all 3 goals so far tonight for Deer Lakes and in the game. As Shane Birkenfeld looking to break the goose egg off the Cougar side of things. Fires one into the glove of Alexienko with the stop. A little showmanship, a little fun after the whistle for Nikita Alexienko. After that routine glove save, 14-19 period 2 action. 3-0 lead, Deer Lakes on top. 2 first period goals by Grundon, second period strike by RJ Norkus. Jeffrey holds it for a second, now taken by Grundon, Ryan Grundon. 2-on-2, Grundon fires it and fires it up and out. As off the deflection, offensive zone draw blocker side of Reed Richardson. Face off near side circle. Norkus will take it as Norkus ties up. That's with Bird. Grundon comes in, denied. Richardson rebound. Angle back up over the head of Halchef. Now taken over by Dolan. Dolan slides one far side. That's Bogaz. Bogaz up Cervoni. Now back, there's Valchef. As Hagen up to Semenoff, back over Dolan, one touch right side, Bogaz, and a power play coming once again for the Carrick Cougars, third of the game. Carrick 0 for 2, second penalty on RJ Norkus here in this one. First period penalty of the second period as Carrick a chance to cut the deficit down to 2. Face off blocker side. Bird will tie up. Now one back cleanly as there's Hagen. Hagen. Bird back door. They score! Tic-tac-toe. Shane Birkenfeld on the power play. And the Carrick Cougars 9 seconds into the advantage. Yet the goose egg off the board as Shane Birkenfeld finds pay dirt for the 6th time this season. And the Carrick Cougars swinging the puck around and find themselves in a 3-1 game as Carrick finds pay dirt here in this one. After 3 early goals to start for the Lancers of Deer Lakes, the Cougars much needed power play strike by Birkenfeld. As back the other way, here's Birkenfeld. Birkenfeld, middle, fans on it. Mankulich down low. Bird. Wrap back around, now taken over by Hagen. As lunging at it was Trevor Keegan. Hagen, back the other way. Here's Hagen. Hagen powers in, fires off of Alexienko. Jam back along and back out. Now Pollock all the way down after it. Pollock will circle back behind the cage. Now Pollock, far side wrapped over. There's Rediger, can't hold the line. As flip back along, swung off the skates of Bird. Bird right down Broadway. Off his stick with the sweeping poach, as that was by Bradley. Catalano canceled out by Hagen. Now there's Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich. Now Bird make it Hagen to Bird as Bird surveys from the near side half wall. Fluttering flip along. Norkus Stops up now. Norkus pressured by Valchef. Back behind, taken by Deer Lakes. 3-1 lead for the Deer Lakes Lancers. Early 3-0 lead, and then Birkenfeld able to get the Cougars on the board. Grundon had the opening 2 tallies here tonight. One shorthanded, the other on a breakaway. As Norkus flutter into the netting on the far side corner. 11:43 period number 2. 3-1 lead for the Deer Lakes Lancers. Face-off blocker side of Reed Richardson. Jam, there's Dolan back behind now. Grundon. Moeller steps in front. Mankulich with 11:24 remaining. Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich ducking back underneath. Mankulich from the corner. Back up top to Massey. Wrist shot blocked down. Now back the other way. One-on-one. The Lancers, R.J. Norkus. And a great job, Moeller, forcing Norkus out wide, preventing that grade A opportunity. 11 even on the clock. There's Ivan Mankulich. Backhand dump back out. Now Semenoff. Semenoff back underneath Ethan Semenoff. Semenoff from the corner. 10:43 remaining. Scrum in the corner. Carrick trying to work it back on the board. Semenoff, now Mankulich, backhand feed, Moeller near side, wrister deflected down, Semenoff fires it wide. As Bogas takes back over, stretched along, here comes Grundon, turning, Grundon right side, Grundon cuts it, Grundon fires it wide. And Ivan Mankulich can't slide it back out. In the way was Rediger, gets it back. Rediger shot blocked down and cleared away by Mankulich. As the rolling puck on Alexei Yanko with 10:03 remaining. Grundon, Bogas now. As Bogas flipped along, there's to Massey. Taking over, Catalano, right wing, wrister, Richardson the save. Didn't know where the rebound was, but Semenoff cleared away. Now Bradley working in, wrist shot never got through. Cleared back away all the way down with 9:32 remaining in the third. Icing the call, and we'll do it again, offensive zone draw to the blocker side of Reed Richardson. Landon Jeffrey. Now Clegg up to Birkenfeld and back the other way for the Carrick Cougars. Trying to work that one in was Benedict. As all the way around, Benedict got it into the far side corner. Back up top, Landon Jeffrey can't hold the line. Catalano, 2-on-1. Catalano cuts in, fires off the pipe as it rings out. Jeffries back out as Landon Jeffrey able to get the clear. Now Bogas near side, back along. Catalano cleared back away here. Shane Birkenfeld. Birkenfeld, wrister goes wide. Far side now Bird. Pop back to the far side. There's Jeffrey right back up near side. Taken back over. That's by Clegg. Wrist shot blocked down. Now Bird. Bird trying to work it free. Bird. Wrap back around Bogas. Bogas flutterer. Puck bouncing. Connor Clegg back after it. Or Colin Clegg, excuse me, as Colin surveys off of the skate of Cervoni. Back the other way. Norkus. Norkus cuts wide. Fires that one off the iron. As up top's been the place to go against Reed Richardson. Norkus found pay dirt there once and 2 pipes off the bar here. in period number 2. Grundon looking for the hat trick. Grundon, high slot, dangerous scoring position, and almost sneaks through the wickets of Reed Richardson, who's able to keep the left toe down and keep it out with 7:44 remaining in period number 2. Face-off blocker side of Reed Richardson. As Semenoff takes over. Both teams have struck once here in the second. 2-0 after one. Pair of goals both struck off the stick of Grundon. It was Norcus starting the second period scoring. Birkenfeld has the most recent. As Semenoff almost swung back the other way. As here comes Bradley. Bradley wrist shot blocked down by Pollock. As Bradley sends his man down to the deck. Puck now near side. Dolan able to keep it alive. Pops back to the middle. Hagen, Birkenfeld lets it go through. Now Semenoff. One-on-one canceled out by Bradley. Back behind, now taken back over. Back up it goes. Flip back now, Cervoni. Cervoni down the middle, fires it against the green and wide. Mankulich all the way back out. Bogaz gives chase. And much needed break coming at the end of 6.5 for Deer Lakes. Again, mentioned just 5 subs on the bench, not counting the backup goalie. As that one wide, icing the call. 6:21 remaining in the second. Face-off, glove side, Reed Richardson. 6:21 remaining off the face-off. Richardson kicked it away. As there's Molnar, Tyler Molnar. Flings one far side corner. Valchef centers. Berg doesn't get all of it. Rebound and a great cross crease save. Alexienko keeping it a 2-goal affair. As Nikita Alexienko once again for the Deer Lakes Lancers gets across and a 10-bell stop to keep it a 2-goal advantage for Deer Lakes. And it's back the other way. Here comes Catalano. Catalano in the corner. Catalano tries to center. Now Catalano pinned against the boards. 5:37 remaining. Back in front. Wrist shot. Richardson. Rebound. Cleared away. Bogaz. Backdoor. Richardson sprawls across. As both keepers keeping everything at bay. As another save by Reed Richardson. Valchef pressuring Dolan. Cleared back along, now Molnar. Bird off the hop, here comes Bird. Bird a drive, no problem there. .501 period 2 action, 3-1 Lancers lead. A stretch pass, here's Grundon. Another breakaway for the hat trick, backhander Richardson closes the 5-hole and keeps it out. Reed Richardson. Remember that one if the Cougars can come back. And both goaltenders, 10 bell saves at both ends. Alexienko, Reed Richardson. Whatever you can do, I can do better. As it's a 3-1 affair here in period number 2. As Keenan on the far side make that Bradley. Bradley galloping, banking one, almost taking off the head of Catalano. .420 period number 2. 3-1 lead here for the Deer Lakes Lancers. As second period starting to dwindle down. Jeffrey now, Alexi Droshak. Droshak up top. Jeffrey snaps the twig on the slapper. Grundon back the other way. Another breakaway maybe as he'll fire one high and wide. As Hagan, everything in his power to get back and back the other way. Here comes the Cougars. Semenoff canceled out. As back the other way comes Bogaz. Bogaz drop off. Cervoni pinned against the boards by Semenoff. Grundon wraps it. Nobody home. Mankulich bank and go. Here comes Ivan Mankulich. One to beat. Bradley says no. It's Semenoff's turn and offside as Droshak ahead of the play. Coach Chris Sarakowski giving some words of encouragement to the Cougar captain. Now going to pull complete line change, but Ivan Mankulich trying to figure it out here. As Pollock, that's up to Birkenfeld, or make that Conroy. Birkenfeld the whole tally today. He's out here on the right wing. Power play goal by Shane Birkenfeld, which was his 6th of the season. Tomasi. Backhand Pollock. Pollock back up ahead now. Birkenfeld. Birkenfeld jams it back along. And knocked back out. Pollock. Birkenfeld. Can't get around Rediger. As Bird steps in front. Left wing half wall. Jam back along off the end boards. Now Pollock. Pollock. Can't keep it alive, back the other way. That's taken by Bird. Bird flips one far side now, Dolan. Dolan will double back. Dolan near side. Wristed back along, taken back over Birkenfeld. Bradley. Stretch pass far side as here's Keegan in. Canceled out on the far side. That's Chris Tomasi. Pollock back behind. 2 on the clock here, period number 2. 3-1, Deer Lakes leads it. Far side pass Bogaz. As Bogaz from his own end surveys, flips it up. Canceled out. Tomasi onside play. Tomasi fires as Alexi Yanko the save. Tomasi in front. Bird couldn't get a stick on it. Would have been a grade A chance for Carrick if Bird could have. As back the other way. Trying to work back free. That's Norkus, far side. Grundon. Grundon cuts across, lost it. Norkus follows up, canceled out. Tomasi now taking over. As Tomasi slow to get back to his skates, feeling the effects of the fall. In a breakaway, Mankulich works in, fires, denied by Alexi Yanko. As once again, Alexi Yanko, the stoppage, Jeffrey denied. Nikita Alexienko keeps it a 2-goal lead. Not one, not two, at least 3 huge saves by Nikita Alexienko. Moeller knocked down now. Jeffrey flips it in. Jeffrey pressuring, back down Grundon. There's Moeller. 50 seconds remaining here in a 3-1 lead for the Lancers over the Carrick Cougars. That one jarred back into the Lancer bench. 44.8 ticks of the clock remaining. .8 seconds left. Mankulich and Grundon both denied on breakaways here this period. Both teams have struck for one, but it's Grundon's 2 goals in period number 1 that have sprung the Lancers out to a 2-goal advantage. As back the other way, here comes Norkus. Norkus pushed off by Moeller. Delayed penalty, and Deer Lakes Wood to their first power play with 22.5 seconds remaining as Carrick will head to the box. Carrick 88% on the kill this season. 22 for 25. Moeller gets the penalty here in the dying stages of period number 2. Deer Lakes 8 for 31. That's good for a 25.8% power play clip this season. As Mankulich jams it out, 12 seconds left here in the opening 2. And this power play will be carry over for Deer Lakes Lancers. 2 by Grundon, 1 by Norkus, a power play goal by Birkenfeld. That's the scoring for the first 2 stanzas. And the Deer Lakes Lancers lead it 3-1 right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. Bronziato Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on.
Today I stopped into Marbills to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraving. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marbills, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marbill Diamonds and Jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier.
Hey everyone, State Representative Eric DeVanzo here from the 58th Legislative District. As we kick off a new school year, I just want to take a moment to wish all our fall athletes the best of luck. Whether it's from Friday night lights, off to cross country, off to the golf team. Work hard, do your best. Best of luck.
For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24 plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsанdepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. Bronzeado Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronzeado, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronzeadotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon, come get your glow on.
Today I stopped into Marville's to check out the new custom service.
2 chapters written, 1 left to be told here this evening as we get set for third period action. The Carrick Cougars, the Deer Lakes Lancers. 17 to go and 1:38 remaining on the first power play of the game for the Deer Lakes Lancers as Deer Lakes looking to increase upon their 3-1 advantage. Grundon with a pair of goals for Deer Lakes. On the other side of things, long goal Birkenfeld has a couple late entries. Mankulich, the backup keeper, along with R.J. Norkus. As Minnick and Norkus just getting out there. Norkus will head straight to the center position as third period finally is indeed underway here. Back to the near side, that's Bradley. As Bradley from his own end, as the Lancer captain to Grundon. There goes a Cougar flying. Grundon far side, Norkus one-timer fanned upon and cleared back down the distance with 1:20 remaining here in the third. Grundon ducks back behind, 16:30 remaining third period. Now angled, near side, Cervoni offside as it's sent back down the distance all the way down by Tomasi. As face off here with 1:02 remaining on the power play. Tyler Molnar in the box for the Carrick Cougars. As Tomasi backpedals, flips one, spiraled, glove down near side. That's by Bradley. Right up the gut, here comes Grundon. Turns it over, Tomasi again. As Bradley back for it as the Lancer captain picks it back up behind. As Alexei Yanko slowed things down, Grundon gets it left behind. Here comes Grundon around Semenoff. Grundon right down the lane, Grundon. Bradley, a drive, goes wide, and that one shuffled on the second chance of the near side corner. Cervoni works out, wrister blocked down now, Grundon. Grundon backing back up top, Cervoni poked away, Semenoff has a step, short-handed, Semenoff fires, he scores! Short-handed, Ethan Semenoff. An aggressive Nikita Alexienko came storming out. Semenoff works around, and Ethan Semenoff makes it a 1-goal game, his 4th of the season. And Ethan Semenoff gets the Cougars of Carrick on the board to start the third, a short-handed strike. As Richardson makes the save, he'll cover up 2 seconds down to 1 on the Molnar minor. As Moeller gets set to be released, Ethan Semenoff makes the move at the top of the circles around Alexei Yanko. And able to put it into the vacated cage. Molnar out, replaced by Mankulich, glove down by Reed Richardson. Ethan Semenoff. As Tomasi gonna come out. Back on goes Moeller after his 2 minutes in the sin bin. Face off, one back now. Jeffrey right down. Flutterer goes just wide of Nikita Alexienko. Face off, blocker side of Richardson. More D2 PIHL action tomorrow, 8:30 from Connellsville. As a battle at the ice mine between the Rams and the Falcons as back the other way. Semenoff almost another step. Would have had help this time, couldn't get it through. Hagen. That shorthanded goal seems to have given the Cougars a bit of a burst. As Mankulich now make it Semenoff, too far for him to handle. Semenoff. Ivan Mankulich picks it up. Mankulich wraps behind, powers out, backhander denied. As Ivan Mankulich unable to cash in. Carrick buzzing a little bit here in the third, down by 1. Mankulich face-off win. Bird shot kicked away by the left toe of the keeper, Alexienko. Now taken over, jammed back by Grundon all the way around. Picked back up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey now jammed back free, back the other way. Here's Grundon. Grundon centers it. As went back behind the cage, down near side, Bogas. Bogas just from an angles. Cervoni back around to the near side corner. Now Jeffrey backs back along at the line. Taken back over Ivan Mankulich, now Bird. Kept alive there, Mankulich can't get around Bradley. As Bird tries to keep it alive unsuccessfully. R.J. Norkus galloping through center ice. As Moeller slam back in, there's Mankulich taking over and flip back off the window and out with 13:35 remaining in the third. 1 goal game, 3-2 lead for Deer Lakes on top of Carrick. Face-off, blocker side, Rita Richardson. The keeper has kept it 3 on the board for Deer Lakes since it was an early 3-0 lead in period number 2 for the Lancers. R.J. Norkus scored in the opening 30. And Deer Lakes has not scored since, 2 straight, including the shorty by Ethan Semenoff. Now here comes Birkenfeld, a power play goal this evening. The captain, Bradley, intervenes. Semenoff rubs off Bradley. Now Rediger dumps one in deep, Chris Tomasi. Tomasi slams into the end boards, almost overtaken as Keenan pressures. Now Colin Clegg back to the line and Bradley holds. Conroy couldn't assist as Birkenfeld from the corner. Shane Birkenfeld up top, Bradley, half slapper blocked. Conroy feeling the effects of that one as that one held and kept covered by Richardson. Pushing, shoving, extracurriculars after the whistle with 12:37 remaining in the third. Droshak slides it down the distance, all the way down, icing the call. 12:24 third period action, 3-2 lead. Bird center red dump now. Bird stopped up. Flip back along near side. Moeller holds the line for a second. Back the other way. Keenan canceled out. Backhand dump by Moeller. Back after that, that's Dolan. Dolan off of Droshak. Droshak cops it right back up. Droshak surveys, looking for Mankulich. Puck flutters away near side. Here comes RJ Norkus. Norkus coast to coast, light on his edges, and he can't get the shot away. As Norkus trying to increase the advantage back up to 2. 3-0 advantage has dwindled down to a 1-goal affair. Ivan Mankulich 1-on-2, trying to work it away. Ivan Mankulich continuing to hound it. Has Bird in the middle. Flutters across. Bogaz in the way as he was trying to find Bird on the back door. Now Norkus fended off beautifully by Max Hagan. 6 gone, third period action. Bradley. Back around now, Grundon. Centers, rebound denied, backdoor and skittered wide, Savoni. Unable to beat Reed Richardson. Bradley, cross ring pass, has a drive off the window, and that will clear to the near side point. Bradley again. Semenoff able to clear. Bradley. Catalano, near side Grundon. Grundon cuts it wide. Grundon for the HT. Working in, fires one wide. Deer Lakes resets. Savoni up top. Catalano has it wonder far. Hagan back along all the way down. Birkenfeld on the forecheck as Bradley circles back underneath. Birkenfeld forces the ramp back the other way. Now Landon Jeffrey able to slow it down. Poked at the line and flipped back out by Deer Lakes. Near side Salvoni. Wrist shot. Cervoni. Right into Richardson. 9:43 remaining in the third. 3-2 advantage. Ethan Semenoff from the corner tries to flip one back along, unsuccessfully now taken by Jeffrey. Right into the catching glove of Alexienko. Back around far side corner. Tomasi, dump and go. Chris Tomasi. Tomasi, backhander off the side of the twine. As jam back near side. Mankulich pressuring. Now Jeffrey centers. Didn't get a lot on it, but Mankulich takes over. Centering feed popped up into the catching glove of Nikita Alexienko. He'll hang on. 8:58 remaining third period. Mankulich whistles it wide. Now Conroy. Conroy overtaken by Norkus, gets it back. Bird center feed broken up by Bogaz. Now Ivan Mankulich. Angled. Conroy alone fires it, denied by Alexienko. as Bird gets the shoulder by Grundon, still tangled up. And now Grundon and Bird continue. Grundon definitely getting one here. See if they give Bird an equalizer. As Grundon started the party, initial one went on him, then Bird gets the retaliation. Deer Lake's parents don't know hockey officiating too well. I'm going to be honest. Officials done an outstanding job here tonight in this game. Like, I get their point, disagreeing with calls here and there, but I think it's been a very, very well officiated game, both sides. Probably both teams want some calls. Both teams glad they haven't got calls against them. As Hagen back the other way. Backhand dump, Hagen into the corner, Semenoff. Now Norkus. Semenoff takes over. As Birkenfeld lost his stick, trying to stay on the puck, allow reinforcements to come. We'll pick it back up as back the other way, Norkus. Grundon and Bird both in the box. As over skating Cervoni, now taking over. Working in as Birkenfeld can't get there, cleared back out Hagen. 5-on-5 here, 7:34 remaining. Tomasi. And off the pillows of Alexei Yanko. Jeffrey all the way around. Ivan Mankulich off the right wing, over skates. Tomasi banks it. Now Semenoff, a little far out of his reach, is too far for Ethan to catch back up to. Catalano can't get around Hagen at first, second effort he will. As Chris Tomasi. Now there's Norkus. Norkus wrapping. Norkus taken by Mankulich, and a whistle blows. And wait to see as some tangling up in the goal crease with Max Hagen and Catalano. So wait to see which way it goes. Might just be net off its moorings. And I think the face-off going to stay in deep, stick side of Reed Richardson. As Mankulich pushes to the right side. Now Moeller will take back over Cervoni. Steps in front, Cervoni. Up top, Bogaz. Knocked back down, now jammed off the glass, back out. As 5-on-5 action continues, Semenoff falls down. Taken now Moeller, there's Conroy. As Conroy sends it in, Semenoff in on the forecheck. Bradley works back around. Near side, Mankulich, wrist shot blocked down. As Ivan Mankulich navigates his way in, Mankulich back behind Ivan, looking, Tomasi up top, fires it wide. Off the window, back behind, Chris Tomasi. Tomasi, Mankulich, now Rister, seeing eye, gets through, kicked away by Yashenko. As Alexei Yanko able to kick it away. Backdoor, they score! As on a platter and pay dirt for Mason Cervoni. His 8th of the season increases the lead to 2. Frustration by Richardson, nothing he could do. As Cervoni had that one with a vacated cage and just put it up and in. As frustration for Reed Richardson. He's been very good here in this contest for the Carrick Cougars. Gives up his 4th there. And it's a 4-2 lead for the Deer Lakes Lancers as writing starting to appear on the wall for the Carrick Cougars. Carrick valiantly fought back in this one, but looks like it may be too little too late in this cross Division D2 showdown as Mankulich Birkenfeld a drive. They do need a quick one if they want a chance to get back on the board. Neshannock beat Bishop Canevin 7-4 today. Oh, up at the Frozen Pond. Knock on top of Burl 3-1. (24-22). Shots on goal in favor of Deer Lakes here in this one. As Hagen, wrister to flex up off the glass. Now Valchef, wrist shot deflected. Birkenfeld takes back over. Birkenfeld back up top as pocket picked man Kulich. Lost it to Bradley. Wristed off of Bradley by Hagen. Both teams with shorthanded goals here in this contest. Power play and shorthanded goals, the lone strikes for Carrick. As knocked down Birkenfeld, now centering feed Norkus. Norkus will come around. Norkus working back out, backhand turnover. Hagen just flutters one all the way down. Icing on Max Hagen and Carrick with 4:31 remaining in the third. 4-2 lead for Deer Lakes. Face off glove side of Reed Richardson. As Birkenfeld wraps around Bogues now. Tries to work it free. Tomasi from back behind. Chris Tomasi swooping back the other way. Tomasi over center red. Chris Tomasi fended off by Keenan. Sharp angle and out of midair, knocked away. That's by Dolan, keeping it a 2-goal lead. Mankulich stick back away by Alexienko. Tomasi stops up, surveys Tomasi, stretch pass eludes Semenoff all the way down and icing the call with 3:36 remaining, third period action. 4-2 Deer Lakes on top of Carrick. As Norkus, that one pushed back behind Moeller. Now Norkus, back there it goes Moeller, surveys. 3:18 remaining, third period action, wristed back along. Catalano flipping one back behind. As Tomasi will pick back up behind Richardson, sidesteps one, Tomasi around another. Here comes Tomasi, galloping in, cuts it wide, Tomasi. Lost the handle, centering feed, taken back over by RJ Norkus. As Norkus back up the gut, RJ Norkus. Tomasi, now there's Hagen. As Hagen stood up and Hagen, right side will survey. Under 3 to play in the third. Conroy lets it go by. Conroy can't get it off of Bradley. Bradley, middle it goes. Cervoni, the most recent strike, looking for another wrist one off the pillows of Richardson. Ivan Mankulich now. Mankulich looking for help, will skitter across the center ice logo. Ivan Mankulich, toe drag blockered away by Alexienko. As puck works back off the back of the cage, Mankulich whistle blows with 2:09 remaining in the third. And a penalty coming here against the Deer Lakes Lancers and RJ Norkus. So RJ Norkus gets the call and a timeout called by Carrick. Will take a quick one as well. Come back, conclusion of this one right here on MVI Live.
It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals.
He has one. As Norkus 2-10, so his night to an early end. Reed Richardson will be on the bench with 2:09 remaining. It's going for a 6-on-4 Carrick power play. Carrick got one to fall on the power play. We're unable to capitalize earlier on a 5-on-3 advantage. So Carrick hoping to be the beneficiaries here of a late penalty on R.J. Norkus. As again, 6-on-4 for the Carrick Cougars. Hagen, wrister off the window. And can ice it at the net as much as you want if you are the Deer Lakes Lancers. As here comes Bird, flipping one in, a wide of Alexei Yanko. 6-on-4 power play here as that one down the distance and wide. Now 1:35 remaining on the power play for Carrick, down by a pair. The captain, Ivan Mankulich. Up it goes. Here comes Hagen. Hagen back the other way. Hagen tries to power around. Now it's Ethan Semenoff. Semenoff centers one. Hagen will pressure. As back out, Ivan Mankulich. Mankulich. Across the line, Mankulich too far, looking for Birkenfeld. As Carrick hasn't set up, back door, and Jeffrey scores! Landon Jeffrey, a power play strike, in the Carrick Cougars cut the deficit back to 1. Landon Jeffrey finding pay dirt for the Carrick Cougars here in the third. And it's a 1-goal game, second power play goal of the game for Deer Lakes with a 1:07 remaining. Richardson back in the cage. He'll most likely follow the play. Bird, Mankulich, Birkenfield, Hagen, and Tomasi. Cervoni will take the draw for Deer Lakes. As Mankulich dumps it in. Richardson stays put for the time being, as was waiting for Carrick to get possession. Hagen has it now. Looking at Coach Evan Sarakowski to give him the signal. He does, as Sarakowski waving frantically. Grundon takes over. Will flip it down to ice it. He won't ice the game, but ices the puck, and the Cougars get an offensive zone draw with 45.4. Just what the doctor ordered for the Carrick Cougars. Was looking to ice the game, ice the puck instead. Offensive zone draw, 45 remaining. Mankulich, Hagen, wrister, they score! Birkenfeld tips it in! His second of the game, 2 goals, 20 seconds. And the Carrick Cougars are back even. 2-20. Shane Birkenfeld, his 7th of the season. After a power play goal by Carrick, a double deflection. Mankulich got it first. Birkenfeld tipped it in second. Double deflection, and Carrick has exploded for 2 goals in the final minute. As offsides with 27.3 remaining. Shane Birkenfeld, not 1 but 2, and 2 goals in the final minute 7. 4-4 third period action. As Cervoni in front, Keegan couldn't find it. As Keenan would have had a chance. Mankulich couldn't get it along to Bird. Near side, off of Grundon. Again, Norcus out of this game. That's something to look at as well. As Norcus has a tally tonight, been one of the better players for Deer Lakes. As OT up next. Didn't have that one on the bingo card when Deer Lakes went up 4-2, but 2 goals in the final minute 10. Birkenfeld off the double deflection. Gets the strike. Mankulich touched it first, then Birkenfeld finished it off, and it went past Alexei Yanko to make it 4-4 here in the third. As back-to-back goals for the Carrick Cougars somehow, some way. Able to even this one up against the Deer Lakes Lancers in the final minute. Jeffrey from Mankulich, Birkenfeld. Three-on-three overtime for 3 minutes. Mankulich, Semenoff, Hagen, Cervoni, Grundon, Bradley. You love Norcus in this situation. 2-on-1 here in overtime. Cervoni working in, fires off the pipe. Third post of the night. Now Semenoff has Mankulich up ahead. Here's Semenoff. Semenoff fires, denied, rebound. Alexienko keeps it out and keeps it going. 2:39 remaining. Bird will come on. He'll replace Ethan Semenoff. One back, Hagen. Back to neutral ice. 3-on-3 overtime here to end the night. Max Hagen. Hagen drops it off. Now Drew Bird. Bird soars by one. Grundon pressuring. Bird to the corner. Knocked down. Delayed penalty. Overtime power play. As Grundon gets his second penalty of the night. Power play in overtime. Carrick struck twice on the man advantage tonight. Looking for the miraculous comeback against the Lancers. 2 for 4 on the power play for Carrick. 4-on-3. 2 goals with the goalie pulled for the Cougars. As that one iced down, just 15 seconds separating the penalty and the game clock. Carrick is struck twice on the power play. Both teams have struck shorthanded. Mankulich dancing. Mankulich backhander denied. Alexienko denies Ivan Mankulich, looking to end it in overtime. Bogaz now coming out, the captain Bradley off. 4-on-3 overtime. Birkenfeld denied off the face-off win. Back the other way. Cleared down, Tomasi. Set up by Rita Richardson. 1:25 remaining on the power play. Here comes Bird, back the other way. Bird, Mankulich. Bird working back behind. Bird trying for the OT winner. As that one flipped back down, all the way down. 1:02 remaining. Catalano wrapping shorthanded. Turning shot, Richardson with the pillows pushes it away. 1:10 remaining in OT. Here comes Tomasi. Tomasi back the other way. Power play still for 45 for Carrick. Tomasi centers, nobody home. Semenoff off the bench. Backed back along by Keenan. Mankulich. Backhand pass Tomasi. Tomasi up ahead. Here's Semenoff. Nicked away from him. Semenoff Pushed off the puck, keeps going, backdoor feed broken up as Bird fires it behind. Tomasi wants it, he gets it, in the net off its moorings. 37.4 as Alexei Yanko pushes the cage off. Denying a grade A chance for Carrick. Landon Jeffrey back on the ice. Jeffrey made it a 1-goal game in the final minute 10. Had the power play goal. As in front, up top, Tomasi fires off the window, netting touch. They don't blow it dead, and now they will. Definitely went up into the netting with 26.9 remaining. Kulich was asking Coach Sarakowski, 1-2D. He said, no, just be aware. Backdoor broken up. Jeffries was sitting alone. Kulich is aware. He's doubling back. 16 seconds now in overtime. Shootout possibly coming as Bird sees if he can swoop in and end it here. Now Tomasi holds. Bird, backdoor, Jeffrey. He had a chance. Jeffrey knocked off with 2 and 1. And Carrick unable to finish it off. The power play does not go. Again, the Cougars forcing overtime. 1:07 remaining. Carrick picked up a pair. It was 3-0 in favor of Deer Lakes. Shorthanded goal by Grundon and a breakaway goal by Grundon made it 2-0 after 1. And early in the opening 30 seconds of period number 2, it was R.J. Norkus, who is no longer in this game with his game misconduct at the end. He made it 3-0. Power play goal by Shane Birkenfeld cut it down to a 3-1 deficit. And a shorthanded goal by Ethan Semenoff in the third period got the Carrick Cougars back on the board, but it was what looked to be the put-away goal by Cervoni, his 8th of the season, making it a 4-2 game. That did not last. 2 goals in the final minute 10. Power play by Jeffrey, and then a Birkenfield deflection. Shootout now upon us. And again, no R.J. Norkus. As R.J. Norkus went to the locker room, his team was up by 2 goals. As Cervoni in the shootout. Cervoni works in, fires Richardson. Calm, cool, collected. Reed Richardson. The stop for the Carrick Cougars. Shane Birkenfeld, he has 2 tonight against Nikita Alexienko. Birkenfeld, as Alexienko comes out, Birkenfeld fires, blockered away. Nikita Alexienko. Now the captain, Jake Bradley. The captain hasn't scored any goals in regulation, looking for a shootout goal here. The captain cuts it wide. As Bradley, 1-on-1, lost it, gets it back, and Richardson with the toe. Bradley lost the handle in too tight to elevate, and Reed Richardson figured it out. Now here's Landon Jeffrey. Landon Jeffrey made it a 1-goal game earlier. Power play goal in the final 2. Now looking for the shootout. Jeffrey working, fires, and doesn't go. That's swallowed up by Nikita Alexienko. It was his night to start. Grundon had an early 2. Ryan Grundon, the leading scorer on this team. Struck on a breakaway once, was denied on a breakaway, cuts it wide. Shades of UC Jokinen out wide as he works in. Does he go wide? Backhander, he scores! An absolutely filthy move by Grundon. And must score for Kulich. Instead of shooting across, came all the way back and tucked it in. Grundon Sensational move there on Richardson. Game on the stick of man Coolidge. Must score. Ivan to keep it alive. Lost it! And Deer Lakes survives in the shootout. Grundon, your E-Paints player of the game, as Carrick's comeback halted in the shootout. As 5-4 victory for the Deer Lakes Lancers. As also close for Carrick. Grundon, an absolutely dominating move. Richardson and Alexienko dueled today. Both keepers, a heck of a game as a victory for Deer Lakes. Their 5th win as they get the shootout victory. 5-4 your final score. We'll see you next time right here on MVI Live.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.